Velocity TV begins now.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The voice is back. I'm back here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Not at 100% on my voice, but at least I got some sort of voice here now on Wednesday Night Street Fights and Full Velocity Racing Network. Wednesday Night Street Fights, 2 heat races here at the Williams Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania for some great racing action. Full Fender Frenzy at its finest. Starting on the pole here of heat race number 1 will be Gerald Miller. And this day's running outside, driving the number 2. That's Chris Teal. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot was scheduled to be third was Keith Hackney, but that incident call. Jim Remiston is outside in position number 4. Alex Brewer will roll away 5th in car number 1, with the Voodoo Child Eric Eichstead in car number 12 going to roll away in position number 6. David Brewer in car number 69 going to roll away 7th with the Iceman. Daniel Stifler in that number 71. He's going to roll away 8th. 9th on the field is Carl Kilgore in car number 21. 9 cars we call for. 8 cars will be out there. It's going to be 8 laps will be the distance here. Could be wrong. I say 10 laps. As we get ready to lock and load here out of turn number 4 with the Street Stocks Wednesday Night Street Fights. Waiting on the iRacing Iron flag, green flag to come out. It's a slow flag, but it is out. 8 laps will definitely be the distance here. Heat race number 1 underway with the number 12 of Gerald Miller down to the inside and leading the way here with Alex Brewer way down to the inside already. In car number 1 trying to make short work. They're trying to move up into the second spot. He's right there with Chris Teal. Teal to the outside as the number 1 of Brewer down there. Oh, contact, and Carl Kilgore goes around to the knot over there in turns 3 and 4, but it keeps it going in the right direction after going directly around. Welcome out there from Knoxville, Tennessee. Alan out there. Appreciate you tuning in, Alan. Hey, if you're not a part of following our stream, make sure you guys do so. We've been trying to get to 10,000 followers here in 2020. Help us out if you're a non-follower out there, and I know there's 3 non-followers out there. Hey, make sure you go over to the Full Velocity Racing Network and make sure you hit a follow button so you get a notification every time we are live here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Wednesday night street fights, there's Dirt Slinging Outlaws, there's all kinds of stuff that come on here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. So number 12 with Gerald Miller leads the way right now with the number 2 sitting second of Chris Teal, Alex Brewer running in the third spot, Jim Revis, the evil one, the grumpy one, running in the fourth spot. Kind of playing around with the cameras. I messed around with some cameras today. It looks like Alex Brewer now trying to work over the number 2 of Chris Teal. Teal right now to the outside with the one of Alex Brewer down to the inside. Slams the door shut, does Teal. One of Alex Brewer still holding on to third. 21 of Jim Remus still fourth, and fifth is Mr. David Brewer. Sixth is Eric Eichstead. So these guys pretty much staying single file so far. Carl Kilgore way back there in the number 21 machine. Tough break for him early on the going. He put it out all by his lonesome and kept it going though. He's quite a ways off the pace right now, but the number 12 gets 3 laps to go here at the Williams-Grove Speedway, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Fields being all over him there in car number 2. Alex Brewer running in the third spot now looks down to the inside of Chris Teal again. Here off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, trying to pull up alongside of him as they get down here into turn number 3. Brewer down on the bottom, Teal into the middle portion with that number 2 machine side-by-side battle here through 3 and 4. That number 1 of Alex Brewer trying to nip him at the line, but it's not going to be had there this time. Popsicle sticks up in the air, 2 more trips around the speedway for the 12 of Gerald Miller. But here comes Brewer again on the assault on that number 2 machine. But man, he has got something up there on the middle portion of the track in that number 2. As Brewer's tried a couple different times to get around him down on the bottom of the speedway. Here comes the 21 of Jim Revison to the fray, trying to make it almost 3 wide, coming off of corner number 4, not going to be had. As we got 1 more trip around the speedway for the number 12 of Gerald Miller. The Teal's still running in that second spot as he gets a little bit loose over there in 1 and 2. Allows Brewer to catch him back up, but Brewer has to check up immediately for that. As we come down into turn number 3 for the final time, we drive it off there. Teal throws it in pretty deep there. High, wide, and handsome. Looks like he's going to be able to hold off, but it's going to be the number 12 of Gerald Miller picking up the win. Second going to go to Chris Teal. Alex Brewer for 3, Jim Revis for 4, David Brewer for 5. Eric Eichstead, Daniel Stifler, and Carl Kilgore round out your field here. He race number 1 in the books at Williams-Grove Speedway. Like I said, guys, let us know where you're from out there in the chat box. That's great. Alan already doing so. Hey, folks, you got some star donations to send our way here. Christmas week. This is our last broadcast before Sunday. Last broadcast. So we're going to wish you all a Merry Christmas here from the Full Velocity Racing Network, unless somebody else kind of caters us and wants us to come and broadcast a race before that. But I don't think so. I think we're going to take our time off here with the family and different stuff.
You'd be doing it by yourself.
Yeah, Jack won't come. He won't budge. So heat race number 2, getting ready to come to post, starting on the pole. Driving the number 16 machine, that's David Blackberg. Outside him will be D-Fed Derek Fedkenauer. Aboard car number 86. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot, that's the 09 of Josh Ely. And outside him, that's the Harris Hustler in that number 61 machine. And that's Josh Peacock. It's scheduled to go away. The whole entire 5th row missing from the grid. Bradley Wilson in car number 75 was scheduled to go away 5th. Not there, not answering the call. I don't know if he, the speaker's not working down there, if he was just kind of ignoring it for the heat race. Just going to go feature racing time. Kyle Moyer is scheduled to be his dancing part of the outside. Kyle Moyer not there either. Maybe they decided to go get a hot dog at the infield center. And starting in that 7th spot, Stephen Moore in car number 73 with his dancing partner on the outside, the coach, Kyle Surratt. Bringing shotgun on the field, driving the 097. That's Mitchell Enos. Enos aboard the 097. So we called for 9. We have 7 out there. 7 cars here. 8 laps will be the distance. Jesse out there from Walker, Minnesota. Hello. Yeah, I hope everybody has a blessed Christmas too, Alan. I appreciate it there. No, we all appreciate it. Be safe to everyone, especially around the holidays. If you're from New York, obviously our slogan in New York is all over the billboards. It's they got flashing things all over the place, Jack, that said "Mask up, New York." It's just something. It's all over the place. Billboards, flashing signs. Be safe, I guess. That's all I'm going to say. Getting ready to go. Green flag racing out of turn and number 4. Green flag is in the air. The number 16 machine of David Blackbird going to lead him down here. Orange and black, number 16. With the 86 of Derek Fenkenauer right there. Oh, there goes Healy around. That was no time wasted there for Josh Healy. He goes around in a knot. So he's going to drop back to the 7th spot. Meanwhile, up front, at number 86 of Derek Fenkenauer goes to the outside. The Harris Hustler is 61 of Josh Peacock right there knocking on the door, along with the coach Kyle Surratt. We'll see who's going to have at it here with one lap complete. Is the 16 of David Blackbird showing the way around so far. The 86 now slips way up the track. Fenkenauer loses a couple spots. Look at Kyle Surratt. Shot out of a cannon down the back straightaway into position number 2. Josh Peacock drops back to the 3rd spot. Now they both set their eyes on that 16 of David Blackbird. Yee yee! Oh, yeah. I can actually do that, Jack. I don't think I can get who's going to be out there.
Don't get too excited.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin my voice tonight, folks. So I'm trying to take it easy. So please don't excite me too much. So that 16 machine of David Blackbird. I do not want to go back to sounding like a puberty-stricken 12-year-old that's going to 13 and just has no voice, or somebody that's smoking 10 packs of Marlboros a day. Yeah, I don't want to go back to that feeling. That's not a fun feeling when you can't.
Oh, it was great.
Fun. Jack got comic relief out of. A lot of guys got comic relief out of. No voice, Todd. Too tall, Stanton. I do not want to go back there. As the coach Kyle Surratt down to the bottom side, as Charlie Tubbs Milner out there, Mr. Milner, saying who's it going to be. Hey, I don't think I have that in me tonight, Tubbs. I really don't want to blow my vocal cords. I just got them back to where I can talk again. So you guys are thankful that you've had a quiet couple of days anywhere from me, at least. The 18 to Kyle Surratt down to the inside, still trying to get around that number 16 and David Blackbird. The 61 of Josh Peacock right there. So we got 3 laps remaining here at Williams Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. We're trying to wait to see if the coach can get around Blackbird. Coach has a pretty fast hot rod there in that number 18 machine, but here comes the Peacock right there. Peacock knocking on the door, trying to get back around the coach. That number 86, Derek Fenkenauer. Yes, I appreciate that, Tubbs. Appreciate you saying it in the chats. We have some T-shirt designs like that, too. We're going to have to get some new T-shirts out here for the Full Velocity Race Network in 2021. Again, folks, if you have not followed us, make sure you do so. Follow us here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, and hey, even become a supporter for $5.99 or $4.99 a month. Excuse me. We have 6 non-followers out there as of right now. If you have not followed Full Velocity, I suggest you do so. Come on, as that wanting to go goes up, and all Derek Fenkenauer and Josh Peacock make a little bit of contact over there as we come down that back straightaway for the final time here. Heat race number 2 at the Williams Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Surratt down to the inside, the 16 of David Blackbird to the outside. And no real challenge there. Is a checker flag going to fly here on heat race number 2. Blackbird going to take it down with Surratt for 2, Peacock for 3, Fenkenauer for 4, Stephen Moore for 5, Mitchell Enos, Josh Ely, Bradley Wilson, and Kyle Moyer still never came off the trailer there. So I think they're a little bit more concerned with drinking. So looks like we're going to have about a 2-minute warm-up, Jack. Going to take a brief pause for the cause, wet the whistle, and make sure that, hey, I take care of that voice. That brief pause for the cause, I didn't realize 2 minutes went away that quickly here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. But hey, we're getting ready to lock and load here for 60 laps. I do believe it's 60 laps at the Williams Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. We're going to jump right into the 3D Racing starting lineup. Starting on the pole, driving the number 12 machine, that will be Gerald Miller. Is outside will be David Blackburn aboard car number 16. Inside row number 2 in his third starting spot, that's the number 2. That is Chris Teal. And outside him, the coach, Kyle Surratt, in that number 18 machine. Rolling off in the 5th spot, that's the number 1. That is Alex Brewer to his outside, the Harris Hustler. In the number 61, the traction by Boosted, number 61. That's Josh Peacock. Inside row number 4, a familiar face here for quite some time. Driving the number 21, the evil one, the grumpy one. That's Jim Revis. His outside flank, the number 86. That is Derek Fedkenauer, good old D-Fed. Derek Fedkenauer in car number 86. Rolling off in the 9th spot, driving car number 69, the all red number 69. And that is David Brewer to his outside, screaming Stephen Moore in car number 73, rolling off position number 10. The Voodoo Child, driver of the number 12 machine here tonight, the other number 12 on the track. That is Eric Eichstad. And outside of him will be outside of him scheduled is Mitchell Enos. Enos is scheduled to be outside. I think he's going to give up that spot. But then you have Daniel Stifler rolling off 13th. Josh Ely rolling off to his outside in 14th. Carl Kilgore rolling off 15th. And Bradley Wilson, shotgun on the field there, Jack. How many spots do you think Bradley Wilson going to gain tonight?
I think he'll finish in 18th.
There's only 16 cars out there. Do you think he's going to finish 16th?
No, he'll go. I say he'll crack the top 10.
Solid 9th.
Yeah, I left it open. It's top 10, so.
Okay. Top 10. Yeah, who are we taking out there? Who do you think is going to take down the win here? There's a lot of good favorites out there. Let us know in the chat box. We get ready to go racing off of turn number 4. iRacing iFlag green flag is out. The flash bulbs flashing on the front straightaway. Almost looks like Christmas time here at Williams Grove. But if we were technically at Williams Grove right now, there would be a lot of snow on the ground. But green flag is out. The number 12 machine of Gerald Miller right now leading with the 16 of David Blackbird running in the second spot. Third is Kyle Surratt. Chris Teal down to the inside of Josh Peacock. Peacock right now completing the top 5 in car number 61 is Teal. Now looks to the inside, trying to get around there, but not going to be able to do so. The 86 now goes to the outside. Derek Fedkenauer goes on a rail on the outside, trying to get around that too. Teal messes up there. Fedkenauer now pulls up alongside of him on the outside. They make a little bit of door rubbing over there and down the back straightaway here into turn number 3. Teal still holding on, though, to the 5th spot. It would be cool. You know who would be there? Probably Wardy. Yellow flag coming out, I believe. So Enos might have been involved in that one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and Bradley Wilson. Poor old Bradley involved in that one. Let's see what happened. Oh, he ran into the corner a little hard and got into the side. Into the side of the 12 of Eric Eichstad. Then he decides that he had enough and took it up on top of the Uke tire. You know, he thought he had a monster truck and didn't realize he was in a street stock. But he was able to pull away, and not a lot of damage to his car. But poor, unfortunate Mitchell Enos got involved in that aftermath and had a tore up car. So it looks like he may be done for the evening. I want to know who Cody's out there taking. Who are you taking? Jack, who do you think's going to win?
I don't know. It's really hard to not go with Alex Brewer.
Okay.
But I'm going to go on a limb. I'll say Grumpy.
You're going to go with Grumpy.
Yep, I'll go with Revis.
I'm going to go with Jim Revis. I'm going to go with the coach Kyle Surratt here tonight. He's had a pretty fast hot rod. You know,
That's a good pick, but you know.
I think it's a solid pick. Solid pick.
I was gonna do the favorite and say, I picked the winner.
I picked the whole field. As we get ready here, locked and loaded, out of turn, and number 4 waiting for the green flag to come out. iRacing I flag, green flags in the air. And number 12 machine of Gerald Miller going to lead him back down again. Down into turn number 1. Number 16 of David Blackbird to the outside. Oh, a little bit of contact there allowed Josh Peacock to slip himself up through the middle. And look at Josh Peacock go from 4th to the race lead down the back straightaway. And number 61 of Josh Peacock right there. And David Blackbird gives him a shot there. Man, there I go again with David Brewer. And then number 61 of Josh Peacock takes over the race lead. We'll wait for that number 12, 18 of Kyle Surratt down to the inside. Now trying to get around the 12 of Gerald Miller, as now he's able to pull up alongside him. Yellow flag going to come right out there. Cody's saying Peacock. He's got Peacock winning this one. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry to David Blackberg. I like to call you Brewer. I don't know why. And this one involves the number 71, I believe, in the 21 of Carl Kilgore. Nope. Yep, it does. And the 75 of Bradley Wilson. Wilson gets a little bit more contact, a little bit more love out there. Yeah, the two got loose, but yeah. Everybody getting to that romance out there, though, making some love. How you get the small cars, like the Chevy Aveos. Cars got to make love in order to have that. I guess you could be. You don't have to make love.
Yeah, 2 got sideways into Stephen Moore, and then it went from there.
So we got a Peacock fan out there going for Peacock. Anybody else have anything that we want to say?
Peacock has a fan?
Peacock has a fan. Cody out there. Did he call him before he took the race lead? And you did. I seen it. I trust you. He wasn't quite there yet. What's going on, Mark Andrus out there? How's things been going with you, Mark? Long time no hear, no see. How's things been going out there in Ohio for you with that track, buddy? So far, the race has been enlightening. There's only been 4 laps, Rocky. It's Williams Grove. You know, it's one of those things at Williams Grove where these guys, once they get going and spread out, it's going to be a fantastic race. The iRacing I flag, green flag comes out. We're back to racing here in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Williams Grove Speedway, the number 61 of Josh Peacock leading the charge down into the corner. With the number 18 right there, 3 wide over there in the corner. And the number 12 getting split up through the middle there. And, man, he lost a couple more spots there to David Blackberg and the one of Alex Brewer. There's everything going on there. TJ Brown out there saying, let's go Peacock. So we got another Peacock fan out there. Mark Andrus out there. Mark, yeah, I've seen you guys have been busy. Man, I've been under the weather as far as voice, so I really can't yell. Is yellow flag going to come out here? The Mildred Media and Design yellow flag coming out is, yeah, my voice has been killing me. I sounded like I smoked 10 packs of Marlboros the other night. No, I don't have the Rona. I'm still fine. Still fine. But well, the real David Brewer, please stand up, as Jack says. The 21 and the 69 pile driving them down the front straightaway after Revis made contact there with the 09 of Josh Ely, and Revis got the short end of that stick, and David just says, man, I'll take you for a ride down the front straightaway just a little bit longer there, pounding the passenger side door of that number 21, and they get it back going. Another yellow flag out. Yep, Milner Media and Design getting his money's worth here tonight. Yeah, he definitely does. He knows where to put his sponsorship logos. I'm going to say that, Rocky. Now, how many? I see there's some Josh Peacock fans. Is there any Kyle Surratt fans out there? Kyle Surratt. Let's hear Kyle Surratt fans. Any Kyle Surratt fans? Anybody gonna go for that number 18? Do you have any fans? How about David Blackberg? I know David Blackberg has some fans out there. Let us know.
Who's that?
Can't remember. No, they're out there. How about Alex Brewer? Any Alex Brewer fans out there? I do, Jeremy. It's not 100% back though. I can't yell like I want to. I can't get overly excited. Because I'll burn my voice up again. All right, we got Jeremy saying, let's go, coach. At least we got somebody saying, let's go, coach. The lights are out, and pace truck is in, and green flag is out. We're racing down that front straightaway once again. Down into corner number 1, Josh Peacock leading with the coach Cal Surratt. To the outside, here comes Alex Brewer right up through the middle of that number 1 machine. He's trying to make a difference down the back straightaway. Brewer on a mission. Oh, a little bit of contact there with Kyle Surratt maybe and the 61 of Josh Peacock. Here comes Brewer. He's trying to go up through the middle of 2 Bulletproof Motorsports teammates. So far, a little bit of contact in the back of the pack. I believe Healy involved in that one. Not sure if he's going to be able to keep it going. As that number 18 of Kyle Surratt now takes over the race lead. Get the coach to the race lead. The one of Alex Brewer now up alongside of him. And that number 61 of Josh Peacock right there in the 3rd spot. David Blackberg gives him another shot to the rear boost. There in that 61 is also more contact there. Nope, around goes Derek Fenkenauer, but no, they all save it over there, corner number 4. And I can't not get excited about this racing here. Wednesday night street fights, guys throwing haymakers at one another here. Full Velocity Racing Network. Oh man, what a great night here Wednesday night. So it's Kyle Surratt, Alex Brewer, Josh Peacock, your top 3. Gerald Miller now moves up to the 4th spot once again as David Blackberg down to the inside. Car number 16, good side-by-side battle for the 4th spot. Blackberg down to the inside, down into turn number 1. Here comes that number 12 back to the outside. Gerald Miller and the 86 of Derek Fenkenauer right there. He's ready to pound somebody's door in. Fenkenauer right there in that 6th spot. We'll see if he can do anything as he goes to the outside. Oh, if he gets a shot, a loving shot to that number 12 machine again. Gerald Miller down to the bottom of the speedway, but the top shelf looks like where's that? Ely around over there in the knot. Over there at 3 and 4. Yellow flag going to come back out. Milner Media Design busy again. Here, yellow at the Williams Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. So Josh Ely around. I believe Chris Teal also involved in that one. I can see just the tail end of that. Luckily, I can see colors on the cars, and I can actually call that sometimes. So yeah, Ely got into the side of the 21 of Jim Revis there. Had to check up, and it was already sideways, and Chris Teal, wrong place, wrong time. Gets into the 09, and man, and then he drives it into the wall to add some more insult to injury there. So Chris Teal going to be the back two with Josh Ely. Just as everything was starting to heat up, I was starting to get locked and loaded into that one, Jack. I don't know. My vocal cord might not be good by the end of the night.
No. You're going to wake up tomorrow talking like that.
Well, luckily, I have a couple days to do that. And it's going to be Christmas on Friday. So, you know, I'm going to go visit some family. Going to go have some fun. I think we're going to be under the 10-person limit here in New York State. We're not? Oh, well.
Not, I'm calling in the police.
Yeah, call the police. All the sheriffs around here said they aren't doing anything about it. He's always looking in your window, Jack. He's always listening to your conversation.
He ain't looking in my window. I don't live in New York.
Oh, you're lucky. Governor's a little bit better, I would think. I would hope.
Nah, he's just a Republican in Democrat clothing.
I did ask him a question. It was rather interesting. I asked him a question of why he thought everybody was leaving New York State here today. He blamed it on the coronavirus being a hotspot. That's why everybody left.
Oh yeah, it's everybody else's fault.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't say anymore. I'm not going to get into politics. I live in this state, unfortunately. I made choices to be in the state. My choice, I guess. As they say, once you're in a black hole, it's hard to get yourself out of it, though. Dark and wet and dreary. And green flag is out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1, then number 18 to Kyle Riley. Oh, Alex Brewer around, almost in front of the whole field. I think maybe he kept it going, but man, that's going to bring out a yellow flag. Somebody was involved in it. Had to be. Repercussions. Oh, David Brewer. Yeah, Blackbird was also involved in that, but he kept going. David Brewer went around. But David Brewer, that number 69 machine, going around in a knot, bringing out another yellow flag. Yeah, I know. I'm almost thinking about that, Tubbs. We need to start the Big Block Modified Tour down in Texas. It's coming there. If I can have the big blocks down there, I would have the feeling like home kind of thing. I got to bring the big blocks with me. Somehow. Calling it now. I think Texas will be its own country someday. May not be in my lifetime, but someday I think it's going to happen. Everything's always bigger in Texas.
So, Phil would like Texas in because what, are the snakes bigger too?
Oh, yeah, I believe that. That'd be a good question for Tubbs. Are the snakes bigger in Texas? Tubbs.
Of course, I don't know if he'd ever see a snake if he could get away from his freaking chili bowl.
That wasn't even a chili bowl last night. You know what that was?
No.
It was taco meat. He was about choking on it.
I don't know.
He was Ralphing that. I mean, he wasn't Ralphing that. I mean, he was hoofing it down his mouth.
Oh yeah.
He could almost be he could probably get that hot dog contest winner.
I'm gonna be nice.
Anybody that hasn't seen the Phil LaCassa's video out there that mistakenly appeared last night, he went live and didn't really know it. Man, you got to go check it out. He shows you how to woof down a bowl of taco meat rather quickly and make some conversation. And yeah, Phil LaCassa's video live, right from his homestead. You know, I mean, even his kid told him how to slow down and not eat so fast. And he says, "Don't tell me how to live my life." As he come through 3 and 4, and he kept the video up too, I would have deleted the darn thing. And if my phone did that, oh. Kyle's right. What's that?
Your phone just doesn't automatically go live. I'm sorry.
He must have pressed the button or set it down when it was like that. And he looked at it for quite some time before he figured out he was live. Maybe we'll broadcast it on the Full Velocity Racing Network, Jack. We can do that. We have the tools to do that.
If I'd have been thinking, I would have downloaded it and shown it at intermission.
Oh, the retired life. He can't even be here.
This is Phil's life at the nursing home.
Yes. Yes. He's not even eating Jell-O. Not yet, anyways.
At least he didn't video Jell-O. But anyway, they're racing, and the
They
coach
are
is in the
racing
lead.
out there. They're going around in circles, and the guy who's leading that circle is the number 18 in Kyle Surratt. Kyle Surratt right now in the number 18 machine has Alex Brewer right there breathing down his neck. Josh Peacock a couple of car lengths back in that 61 machine. Gerald Miller running in the 4th spot. 5th, and I was screaming Stephen Moore. And man, Moore's been coming up through the field. Good run for that number 73 machine. And Chubb's out there going, oh boy, Jack. It's going to happen, Chubbs. It's going to happen. As Kyle Surratt still continues to lead, as Alex Brewer last time by him was a 25.381, as Surratt was a 25.352. Peacock was a 25.409, so a little bit off the pace of the top two right now. As the yellow flag going to come out.
Maybe we'll debut it Sunday night.
Yeah, we'll do it for a commercial. Commercial break. I don't know how long it is, like 8 minutes. Maybe we'll make that our splash screen. We'll put the picture over to one side. They can't say that there's nothing bad about that. That's original content right there. He's still working on the corner, too. So Chris Teal, I believe, was involved in this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Oh, yeah. Yep. The real David Brewer, red 69. But, Tubbs, you have to agree, that is great content last night. That was great. If you did not laugh at that, I know I seen you out there watching. It tells me. It tattles on whoever was watching. Bradley was out there. You were out there. Jeff Brown was out there. Jack was out there. We were all out there watching, and that was some good original content. Not live. Jack's not live. Jack is talking behind the scenes and not even saying anything out here to you guys. So we got some viewers out here. Make sure you guys, hey, we're kind of blank on star donations here tonight, folks. Marcus Walter Brown, Georgie is, I don't know where he's at. I think he got drop kicked somewhere. Been punted stage right. No stage left. Cody out there said that everybody's lucky that he had trouble with his hauler, else he would be out there whooping their tail right now. Cody Ernest. Another yellow flag out. Mr. Jim Ravis. Jim. It caused Jim all kinds of heartache right now. The 69 of David Brewer involved. And the 2 of Chris Steele. Hey, what's the common denominator here tonight, Jack, of all these yellow flags?
Well, the last 2 haven't had Bradley Wilson in them.
You're correct. The last 2 have not. But I think all of them have had a red 69 in them. Maybe not one. Marcus Walter Brown out there saying Todd, exclamation point. Must be talking to you. He's real excited about Todd.
I don't think he knows that's my name.
He probably doesn't know that it's your name. There's 2 Todds in this booth right now. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I think we just made smoke come out his ears. Corny jokes here tonight. Trying to live it out large. 18 to 60 laps. So we still got 42 laps left of this one, Jack. Man, I think the voodoo clouds, the magic black clouds, are all over some of these guys. My guy so far is going pretty good.
Yeah.
He's saying Todd's now, so he does know. Did Facebook put you in jail, Jack? Something has happened to Jack. Maybe someday you'll be able to see live comments again. Someday. So hey, on this restart, let's go on board that number 61 and the Harris Hustler, Josh Peacock. Can you do that? Show everybody a nice look. Show everybody a nice look from the Harris Hustler, the number 61 of Peacock. Goes to work on the number 1 of Alex Brewer. The whole lap here. Would you drive the car like Josh Peacock? Or would you do something different?
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
All right, thank you to the onboard footage here from Sheffield Graphics. Haven't heard a lot from him lately. Rocky, I don't know when the next big block show is. We had a lot of guys that weren't happy with the big block show. Just put it that way. I think I'm going to do a 358 show next. And I fixed setup 358. Everybody's going to kill me because I said fixed. Oh, I could do a big block, small block showdown. We could do that here at Full Velocity. It's coming, Rocky. I just don't know when yet.
We just need to know your schedule, Rocky, so we can know when to schedule it.
Yeah, yep. Probably after the holiday sometime. We're still racing out here. Sorry about that. Get off track sometimes here. Watching all the great racing going on here. I know we've had some mired by some yellow flags here this evening so far. Miller Media Design getting all the props here for the yellow flags.
Coach is starting to pull away.
Kyle Surratt just, hey, man, that's why I picked him. I knew that he was going to be the man to beat here tonight. Lucky pick. But I knew he was fast. He's always been fast. Alex Brewer's fast here, too. That's a guy you don't want to count out either. Because I know you picked him a time or two, and he's come on strong the last 10 laps. So let's see what happens. Josh Peacock looks down to the inside, and 61 machine. Then you also have Pete Vet, Derek Venkenauer right there. Stephen Moore running 5th, but he has locked in the battle there with the 71 of Daniel Stifler. Stifler's looked to the bottom a couple different times. Hey, look who's back amongst the top 8. That is the number 21 machine of Carl Kilgore. Oh, Kilgore making his way back up through. So right now, Jack, Bradley Wilson is in 12th. Got past and he said it was in 12th now. Nope, now he's back in 11th. Nope, now he's back in 12th. Yep. It changes. So he's there battling it out. So we'll see if he can make it inside the top 10. So Kyle Surratt right now, your race leader, and he is the fastest car on the track right now, with Alex Brewer running 2nd. 3rd is Josh Peacock. 4th is Derek Fedkauer. Stephen Moore round out your top 5. Moore still locked in a pretty good battle there with Stifler. And oh, Stifler gets all kinds out of shape. Here comes Kilgore down to the inside. Apologize, guys. That's what happens to my voice. When I overdo it, it's gonna start. I'm gonna start coughing again. But Stephen Moore right there is battling it out. The 21 of Carl Kilgore running in the 6th spot. 7th is Daniel Stifler. Stifler trying to knock on the door there. The 16 is David Blackburn. Eric Eichstead, the Voodoo Child right there. Josh Ely running 10th. Chris Teal running 11th. 12th is Bradley Wilson. 13th is Jim Revis. Gerald Miller is running 14th. And 15th right now, David Brewer. Mitchell Eden's already out of this event. So 16th for Mitchell. Marcus Brown has said he's hit the Blue Ridge on the backside of the Speedway. That's a classic right there. Yeah, Coach is definitely Rocky says a good quote out there, Jack. Coach is walking the dog on him. He's definitely walking away right now. Alex Brewer running in 2nd.
I think he's coaching them.
Oh, he probably is coaching them. He's letting them know that this is how you're supposed to do it, and this is how you're going to win. He's really showing the way out there in that number 18 machine.
Or schooling them, one or the other.
Yeah, he could be schooling them too. Last time by, Coach still a lot faster, 25.604 to a 25.814 to Alex Brewer. Josh Beacock, 25.957. And Derek Fenkhauer, 25.845. So definitely the fastest car out in the Speedway is the Coach Kyle Surratt. As he comes off here, we're already above halfway home, so 32 laps. Going up on the board, one of my favorite number here, 32 of 60, so 28 laps remaining. Williamsburg Speedway, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, they're single file. Like I said, we talked about this earlier, Jack, that they get single file and they spread out, and this is where you get that long green flag run. Yeah, they're pretty close together right there. You're right. Eric Eichstead, you got David Blackburn right there. They're all pretty tight there. 71 of Daniel Stifler. He's leading the charge right now, but that's changed a couple different times. Eric Eichstead right there knocking on the door of the 21 of Carl Kilgore. 16 of Blackbird down the inside. Ely right there in the mix. So pretty good mix right there. Is Battlefield says he's lucky he's not out there to throw a banana peel. Let's see a banana peel out there on the track.
Leave it up to Rocky.
Turtle shells. That's Mario Kart. That's fun. Brings back some memories. At 21, what's that? Oh, Mario Kart was fantastic. Fantastic. You'll have to get the emulator and put it on your computer and play it just once, so you can say you did. Oh, some contact over there. Ely, Eichstead, and the 16 David Blackburn 3 wide as they were making a lot of contact. Some right side romance, some left side romance. All kinds of different things going on there as they were tossing and turning around. There is the 09 of Josh Ely down to the inside of the 12 of Eric Eichstead. That is a battle for 7th and 8th. Just Teal now into the frame. Bradley Wilson has caught these guys too. And then number 75 machine right now on the outside looking into the 10th spot. So we'll see if he can continue on his way. As meanwhile, back up front is Kyle Surratt with a huge lead, 1.016 seconds over Alex Brewer, and that lead is going to evaporate as he hits the wall over there, 3 and 4. Chris Teal involved in this. So I'm thinking Teal and Screaming Steven got involved. No, he got in a little hot. That was all by his selfie. Number 2, Chris Teal. No selfie stick that's been broke. Phil took it, one of the two. All by his selfie.
I sold it.
Chris Teal. Oh, you sold it.
I tried to. Nobody would buy it, so I threw it in the trash.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought Phil autographed it.
That's why nobody wanted it.
Oh, because he autographed it. Nobody takes Phil to cast the memorabilia? Rocky Banfield does. He'll pay top dollar. He'll pay top dime, I should say.
I'd go to the junk or the trash place and see if I can find it.
He'd probably pay 10 cents. A dime a dozen? If we had a dozen of them, we'd probably pay more. Maybe $1.20.
It was gold, fake gold plated.
Oh yeah, that's right. We made that for Phil. Oh, the selfie stick, Rocky. I said you'd pay top dollar for it. It was autographed by Phil Lacasse, Jr. You collect his memorabilia, I thought. I said you'd pay top dollar for it, Jack. Top dollar. He's not paying attention, Jack, so we could really get top dollar out of him now.
Nah, that's all right.
The lights are extinguished at top of the iRacing.com. A Chevy Silverado Pace truck. We're down the back straightaway here at Williams Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. The truck going to take its hard left down and into pit road's infield there. As we get ready, it's Coach Kyle Surratt and Alex Brewer getting them down here out of turn number 4. iRacing high flag. Green flag is out, and we're racing down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Surratt trying to show that he can run away and hide once again. It's 61 down to the inside of Josh Peacock, trying to get around Alex Brewer here early. Fed Knauer now to the outside, and that number 86. And Fed Knauer trying to peek his way inside the top 3 to make himself maybe even a podium finish here tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network. And Rocky says, Jack, yeah, only because it is cheaper once he signs it. That's why he grabs up all the stuff. So it's dish on Phil tonight, and he's not here to protect himself.
It didn't matter if he
He's
was
protect
here.
himself anyway. We'd say it to his face.
See, I've known Phil for so long. I've earned this right.
Yes, we miss kicking him. As they continue on here, it looks like Kyle Surratt holding on to one of Alex Brewer right there, knocking on the door still, trying to maybe make his way around there, as he has had a pretty good restart and able to keep with Kyle Surratt this time. And Derek Finkenauer made his way up to the 3rd spot as Josh Peacock drop kicked back to the 4th spot. The 5th running car right now is Carl Kilgore in car number 21, but he's contested by the number 16 of David Blackburn, who's looked down to the inside. Stifler right there too, in car number 71 to make it almost 3 wide through the corner. They thought better of it, though. Maybe not to last there as Cruz Cadell out there. Goes saying, go, Coach, go. So we got another Cruz Cadell, another fan out there of Kyle Surratt here tonight. Cruz out there. Folks, don't let us go star donation naked. Don't skunk us. Don't let us have 0 stars.
Too cold in Indiana for that.
Yeah, it's wicked cold. We need some stars. We do. We need some stars to cover up with. Get that warmth built up. We're pleading. Please give us some stars. Don't let us go cold and hungry. It's all your guys' fault. Okay. Back to racing. Kyle Surratt right now. Coming out of turn number 4, Alex Brewer running 2nd. 3rd is Derek Finkenauer. 4th is Josh Peacock. 5th is David Blackburn. Blackburn down the inside of Peacock and then number 61. Rocky Batfield with the 100 stars. Oh, the flame will last just a little bit longer tonight.
I want half of them.
We've gone off the rail, and I don't know if we can get back on the rail. The number 18 of Kyle Surratt has been able to hold off everyone behind him so far. Alex Brewer, Derek Finkenauer, Josh Peacock. As soon as he got that lead, he was able to have that clean air. He's able to do a fantastic job. And man, at least it's going to last a little bit longer for us tonight here, Jack. It just is. With the 100 stars, I don't know how much longer our flame will last, but hey, when it goes out, it's going to be cold. So.
Till the end of the race, anyway.
It was supposed to be 1 star, Rocky says. 1 star is supposed to be.
We can't split 1.
Yeah, you can't split 1 star. That's not going to keep us warm, Rocky. That's awful mean. Too bad. Can't be an Indian giver. No Indian giver for Rocky Badfield. Oh, all right. Yeah, because it needs to be warm. Oh, velocity, you're gonna put us out in the cold and make us starve. You know, we're gonna be on the street shivering, you know, underneath that bridge, right next to the water.
The controls don't work that good under a bridge either.
No, they don't. They freeze. 18 counts the right lead still. Oh, we got contact there. Second hour. Josh Peacock. They thought huddling would make them warm over there on the front straightaway. Instead, Derek Fenkenauer got the short end of that stick. He came off the wall. He says, "Oh, guys, let's have a hug." And man, nobody else was prepared for a hug from Derek Fenkenauer. Fenkenauer goes around in the knot. So everybody going to be back on the yellow flag here in the middle of their medium design yellow flag. Out. See, Walter B should give some stars too, but he doesn't. He's out there. He's just. I guess 100 stars we're gonna have to split, Jack. 100 stars we're gonna have to split. The flame will last probably for about. I don't know. 13 more laps, yeah. Then we're going to be cold, tired, and hungry. Rocky Badfield says sounds racist.
You know, if E.J. Jones was here, we could at least go down there.
Yeah, and get some Fireball.
Yeah, some Fireball
liquor
cake.
Keep us warm. Yeah, liquor will keep us warm.
And he'd be partying all night at the track, so, you know, we'd have a place to hang out.
13 laps left to go, Rocky Badfield. 13 to go. Because it's on his phone, he can't see the laps. He needs to get some glasses. Oh, Chubbs giving us 101. 101 stars out there from Chubbs. So, hey.
I'm taking 56. You can have 55.
Jack's going to take 56 and get 55. We're going to be warm just a little bit longer.
Actually, I meant 51 and you get 50.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What the heck? 56? Yeah, that's 111 stars. That means we would be in the shit house. Good old shit house. So, hey, we might be able to move away from that bridge and purchase a cardboard box.
The only problem is when you get that box, I'm burning it.
I'm well versed in finding sticks. The green flag off. And we're racing off to turn number 4. 13 laps left to go. And he says we're doing math like WVS. Wreck 'em rolls. All right, the 18 machine of Kyle Surratt still leading the 16 down the inside. Oh, 102 stars from Cruz Cadell out there. 102, Jack.
I'm taking 52.
What are we going to purchase with that? We got our cardboard box. We got a little bit left, flame left.
Mad Dog 2020.
We're going to have to do something. We'll get some playing cards. Gotta have some cards. Gotta have some fun. Then we can burn them after.
They're good fire starters.
As a 16. Yeah, David Blackbird down to the inside. Man, where'd he come from? David Blackbird in that number 16 machine.
But when you don't pay attention, things happen.
Yeah, I guess when we're talking about how we're going to survive, you know, the race unfolding is not, I guess, not mattering to us here. But David Blackbird down to the inside. 18 Kyle Surratt to the outside. Surratt trying to hold on. As David Blackbird, hitting the wall there, but able to keep it going at least. He didn't find one of them implement tires down on the bottom. As again, David Blackbird still running in second. Here comes Alex Brewer. And Josh Peacock now down to the inside. Peacock down on the bottom of 21. Also, Carl Kilgore right there. As we are still leading it, though, the 18 of Kyle Surratt. 8 laps to go here at the Williams-Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Kyle Surratt right now leading. David Blackbird second. Alex Brewer still third. Peacock has found the bottom here. We'll see if Peacock has anything to do with David Blackbird. Oh, contact is Carl Kilgore. Gets his sights on. Then the crosshairs of Kilgore gets into the number 61 machine of Josh Peacock. Peacock goes around. Kilgore just drove it into the corner hard there through the center of the corner. Came up the track into that number 61 of Josh Peacock. So Peacock goes around. 21 machine right now. Jim Revis was able to limp by that just a little bit. He is catwalking it though. Man, Jim Revis has a horrible looking car right now. Yeah, maybe he'll donate his car to us. And the gas that's in it. That's pretty flammable stuff. We could really burn the house down with that. Yeah. Anybody have a spare? We need a burn barrel. Who's got the burn barrel? We need 1,000 stars for a burn barrel. Anybody have 1,000 stars? We need a burn barrel so we can cook our food on that we catch out of our river.
Yeah, we'll just
that has the 3-eyed fish in it.
We can just take a shopping cart, lay it on its side, and start to fire in there, and we can use the top to cook.
Yeah. Got to put Cruz up there right now with 102 stars, the biggest donator here tonight. A little bit of fun here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Never kill anybody. We've had a great race, though. We've had some yellow flags, but, man, when we're green, the cars are around. They're moving around. They're having pretty good racing out there. The bottoms really come in. The top is still there. So two-groove racing. So Williams-Grove, I always thought it was always to the bottom or always to the top. It was one or the other. But tonight we've seen multiple grooves here. As the iRacing Iron Flag, green flag comes out, and it says A-Main is finishing. I think we ran out of time. I just said finished. Not sure what that's all about. Oh, green, white, checkered. I think it's over, folks, and I'm not sure how to call this one. Really not sure. It was Kyle Surratt, David Blackbird, Alex Brewer. Was that top 3? Yep. Well, there was a tie for first, according to my scoring list. Yeah, not sure. Coach wins, though. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. I guess they didn't want us to, hey, 1,000 stars to get us that burn barrel, folks. We're going to take a brief pause for the cause and make our way on down to
Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
Bradley Wilson finished in 6th.
Wow. He proved us all wrong. Maybe he could take his winnings and give us 1,000 stars for that burn barrel. What do you think? Jeremy Vaughn might be able to do it too. Who knows? 1,000 stars, guys, burn barrel.
We'll be right back.
Us out. We'll be back. And welcome back to the Full Velocity Racing Network. We still don't have the 1,000 stars for that burn barrel, but we do have our third place finisher here tonight, driver of the number one here, Alex Brewer. Alex, what a fantastic run here for you guys tonight. Where it looks like time constraints here kind of shortened the race, but a nice, solid third place finish, man. Tell us about that track. It looked pretty racy there towards the end of that one.
Yeah, the top was really quick at there, but I guess towards the end, the bottom started coming in. I was trying to get down there, but just didn't have enough room to get down there.
And not enough room, but man, we always count you out as one of those guys. Count on you guys as one of those guys that is always there at the end of that one. Jack says you're always hard to bet against out there in that number one machine, man. And another solid finish here tonight, another podium finish. But man, Williams Grove, tell us about this track and how it is to handle this track, because it's like USA, sometimes it becomes all to the bottom, but tonight it seemed like you said, the bottom was fast here towards the end of that one, but it seemed like the top was still there.
Yeah, top was there pretty much almost the whole race, besides the last 10 laps. And yeah, I would just run in and let off and let it slide up till I hit the cushion on the top, and then I'd get back on it. And it seemed to work pretty good.
All right, Alex, before I let you go to that microphone one last time, you can thank or would like to thank here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
Yeah, I got to thank Eric Eichstead Wraps for the wrap on the car, and Jim for putting on the race and hosting the league, and for broadcasting. That's about it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Brady Home, third place here tonight. The driver of the number one, the Heartland Harley Davidson number one. That is Alex Brewer. We'll move on down here tonight's second place finisher, David Blackberg, who had a really hectic night. He fell backwards. He came back to the front on the bottom of the speedway. Looked like the bottom came in, David, and you were able to challenge Kyle there for a little bit. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that was set up for the bottom. Had an unfortunate incident there towards the beginning of the race and got sent to the back and worked the way up through the bottom there and got up next to Kyle. I wish it wouldn't have ended under time limit there, but just to see if I could had something for him. But yeah, it was a hell of a race. It was fun.
Yeah, definitely a fantastic race there, and like you said, you had to go to the back, but you made your way forward. Tell us about what goes through your head. What kind of strategy, man, when something like that happens to you that early in the race? What kind of strategy do you employ to try to make your way to the back or back to the front?
I just try to keep your nose clean, not get into any more wrecks, and just go where other cars aren't. Try to pass the field back.
All right, David, again, congratulations here on your second place finish here. It's too bad time constraints checkered flagged that event, because I think that would have been a barn burner between yourself and Kyle Surratt. But give that microphone one last time. You can thank or like you think here on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
I got to thank everybody at DWRL that puts this Wednesday night street fight on. It's a blast every week. I got to thank my girlfriend Holly for out there watching Go Designs. Trying to figure out how to say Jason's paint name, so that's fun. You guys for the broadcast. It's always fun to go back and watch it. I'm gonna do that right after this. And that's about it.
All right, thanks again, David. Congratulations here on the second place finish, and hopefully one spot better next time we have you out here.
Hopefully.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, driver of the number 16, David Blackberg, taking down second here tonight at the Williams Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, where we're going to make our way on down to Bladeno.com, Victory Lane, with the driver who made probably the most fearsome move there, making a 3 wide, took over the race lead and never looked back. Kyle Surratt in that number 18 machine. Man, Kyle, a fantastic race for you there. And I say you never looked back, man. When you had that total green flag run, you were just pulling away from the field. You were checking out, even on your teammate Josh Peacock. But, man, you had one fast hot rod here tonight. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, this is my favorite racetrack to drive. My setup I got here is pretty good. Never really expected to be running a top like that. Normally, you see me down on the bottom here. And I had just run a top so long, I seen David was coming down there. I was just afraid to go down there and try it because I'd just been married to the top the whole race. But yeah, that move I made for the lead, I mean, Josh, he just, was nice enough to leave me a lane out there. And I knew the track was going to be one lane for a good majority of the race because of how dominant the top was, and even at the end, when I hit it right, I think I was a little bit faster than David, but it just got real thin to hit up there. But yeah, I mean, Josh left me that lane, and I was like, well, I'm going to go right now and see if we can hold on to it, and we was able to do it.
Yeah, able to hold on to a victory here at the Williams Grove Speedway. This is one of those types of tracks. It's one of the tracks I call a driver's track. It's just like USA, in some sort. I mean, I call this a driver's track, Williams Grove. How for a driver that's trying out this track, what is your best suggestion, Kyle, to get around this track and be kind of successful at it?
Learn how to use the brake. You have to use the brake here to be able to run a consistent lap, especially if you're on the bottom. I was even using the brake getting into the corner on the top, because my car is really set up to run the bottom. So I've got it set up to use heavy brake getting into the corner, and so that makes it pretty tight. And so I actually had to turn my brake bias all the way down and just kind of drag it getting off into the corner there to get it to turn. But if I had any advice, it's most of the tracks on iRacing, you can even get around USA without using a brake. If you don't use the brake here, you will not be fast.
Good pointer there by the coach, Kyle Surratt. That's why we call him the coach here, at least on full velocity terms of things. But Kyle, again, congratulations. But before I let you go, man, I know you got a lot of people you like to thank on that number 18 who makes it happen. Here's the microphone takes the floor.
First and foremost, got to thank myself for putting this deal together. Going to thank you guys, Full Velocity Racing Network, for coming on board Bulletproof Motorsports as a sponsor this year. Going to thank all my teammates at Bulletproof Motorsports. We work pretty hard on these setups here. Going to thank TNT Auto Source for being on this car, and going to thank again Full Velocity Racing Network for putting on these great broadcasts, and of course DWR for putting on the league.
All right. Again, congratulations to you, Kyle. And man, I don't have to say. Hopefully, I see you one spot. Hopefully, next time I see you, you win another one of these shows.
Be from the back. I'm not sure where they're at next week, but
I think it's USA.
We're looking forward to it then.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is tonight's winner driver of the Bulletproof Motorsports number 18, the coach Kyle Surratt, taking down the win here at the Williams Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, man. And what a great race here. We kind of went off the rails here a little bit earlier. And we may show something new here tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network. I've been pondering it. So if you see a live stream come out there, hey, take a look see and see what's going on here.
You'll see us around the burn barrel.
Yeah, we need the burn barrel. So 1,000 stars will get us that darn burn barrel. Just remember, Jack and I are freezing under the bridge, cold, and just really cold, and we're gonna have to burn our cardboard box that we live in. But we're gonna do it here for the rest of the night here, and appreciate it, and appreciate you guys tuning in and our sense of humor. I mean, it could be dull at times, I guess, but hey, we're out there having fun, and appreciate it out there. And Josh Peacock gave us 48 stars. That's all he had. So hey, we're making our way towards that way there, Jack, and maybe someday, the stars will be bright, and we'll have that burn barrel. But I'm going to wish everybody a Merry Christmas here from everyone here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. We'll hope to see everyone soon here, and Sunday night be our next broadcast. So stay tuned. Merry Christmas, everyone. Good night.